Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt, happy to have you with us. And this is an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know, we've watched it through the centuries, but we know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots in the also not Tom Brady, they too it's the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season to each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He takes it himself. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Handoff headed right to Henry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Birds got to it. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The drive begins with Henry, and he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Another run for Henry. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give right side to Henry. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Turning to Henry on 3rd. He gets the first and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got 1st and goal to work with. They'll run here with Henry, and he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Henry can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Trying to run with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Handoff left, they need the end zone. And he gets in, touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confident.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Hurts now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one never had a shot. He gets well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Running this with Henry. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now a run with Henry. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Henry running left. Breaks the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st down, Ravens.
Here's the handoff. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Henry running to the left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They run it with King Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. He's going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Eagles hustling everyone back to the
4
line.
yards on the pickup.
2nd
and 6.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4th and 1.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Come on, Doc.
The drive begins with Henry. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
Eagles, 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Very set. King, Phil King. Phil.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Throw right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. We've set it downs from the 37. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they bring him down around the 34.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's Saquon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. They go to Barkley again. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play.
Great. 180.
Throw here, third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
that's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in, bottom right. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets him on the scoreboard.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Ali to return it. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to it was a really solid run back. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 15-yard loss. And it's
Third and long for him here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
First down, and they go right back to it. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. He finds Dotson left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Play action, Hurd sends it. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
A 40-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And what a miscue by them on that kickoff. It's out of bounds, and this drive's going to start at the 40. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yo.
Here's Henry. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Another run for Henry. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Working quickly here.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by Zach Barr. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. It's a... Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Eagles have it. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys, knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they can rip that ball away from you, too.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. On the play fake, gets Hurts. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
16-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles going for the win here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This one's caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays at the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
They're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
All set for the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the biggest moment of the season, Brock, they are going to take their shots. This is for 2 and to likely win the Super Bowl.
For the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it! And he's in! Oh, what a play to tie the Super Bowl! All right, let's be frank, Brock. You don't be Frank, I'm going to be Frank. You be Brock. Sure, time may not be out just yet. I'll be here with your mom jokes all day. Time's not out yet, but they sure risked the entire game on that call with not too much time to go.
Who likes playing it safe? Nobody likes playing it safe in this day and age. And you know what else it does? It empowers this defense. Like, now go out and win this game. Offense did their part. They were bold. They took that risk. Now defense, go find a way to finish it.
Great. 180.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Great, set. On anyone, yeah? Come on, get him. 73.
Back to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Hey, 73. Delta.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Great. Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He gets him 5, but still ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. One final shot here. Vacates quickly left side. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner.